We live.
We
Welcome back,
live.
y'all.
Yo, what's happening?
This is another episode of Last Libations. I'm your girl, Shaquena. I got my co-host, comedian Armani Jones, entrepreneur, DJ, jack of all trades.
I do a little bit. I do a lot.
A little bit of life.
Exactly. But how you doing this evening? How you feeling, Shaquan?
I'm good. I'm okay today. I'm good. Good
That's
spirits
what I
today.
like. You got your titties all out. Got the left one is prominently out. You feel what I'm saying? The left one is doing justice to the right one.
Hey, the right one just doing whatever you want to do.
The
I
right
can't.
one just hide. The right one hiding like it got warrants.
It need to
It's
hide.
it's there. It's there when it's there.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody in the comments, how y'all doing? Shout out to y'all. I'm glad that y'all came through. This is Laughing Libations and the Laughing Libations crew. Say what's up. If y'all got questions, go ahead and put them in the inbox, put them in the comments.
Hey.
Today is a special goddamn day. Shaquana, tell them why.
And we got singer. We got all around good spirited person. This woman is she's one of them mamas, them aunties that you don't have but you wish you would.
Yeah.
We got Auntie Gina.
Auntie Gina in the Mickey Ficky house. You understand me? Hey.
Hey,
Yo, can I smoke on this thing?
Yes,
yes,
you can.
ma'am.
Oh, good. Okay.
Smoking is a libation. So go ahead and smoke them while you got them.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm fine.
That's
Beautiful.
good. That's good.
Beautiful.
What you want?
Beautiful.
What you want to know about me? What you want? What you waiting for?
Let's kick off the shit. Where you from, son?
There you go.
Brooklyn. And I say that with so much pride
Mm.
because
Now, go ahead.
Brooklyn's a state,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm from Brooklyn, yeah.
Yes.
Right. Well, welcome,
BK.
Auntie Gina.
Huh?
But welcome to Last Libations.
Thank you. Well, so what do y'all do here?
Man, we cut up on here. That's what we do on here. We cut up a lot.
We usually do the whole background of all of our guests. And then we say what was their most fucked up moment that they was ever drunk or high. And they just realized they was too fucked up for that moment. And we ask, what do they want to do for the next phase of their career? So I'm starting off with this shit right here. When did you start singing, my nigga? Because you got a family full of singers. How did you know that this shit was bang, just in the blood?
Well, my father was a singer, Sam Fletcher, and from the church, Holiness Church. And then when my mother and father started using drugs and alcohol, we were given to my grandmother, and she was a keyboard player. My great grandmother was a church mother, Church of God in Christ in Brooklyn, Worldwide Church of God in Christ, the denomination, and church became a safe haven for me where I could find some safe space. Because then my father was shooting dope, my mother was an alcoholic, so I was fucked up in the game, oldest child. So church became my panacea. It became the space where I can feel alive, and there I found out that I could sing. Rather, I enjoyed singing, and unfortunately, I was told that if I sang secular music, I was going to hell. So I couldn't sing Stevie Wonder. If not, I was going to hell. So I just said, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Real shit. That's real shit. Couldn't even sing Ribbon in the goddamn Sky, Shaquan.
Oh, you are the center of my life. You couldn't sing that.
God.
Ribbon in the Sky wasn't made yet. I'm 62. So this was when you are the sunshine of my life.
Right.
I wanted to sing that. They said that was worldly. I was going to hell if I sang that.
You are the sunshine of my life. It's about good pussy.
Listen, do you know that in the church world, that song is considered worldly? It's just you're not supposed to sing that in church, but now you can. Right. Now you can sing. Now you can sing thong 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 in the church. Now
you can.
You can.
I'm serious.
You can.
But I didn't wear pants until I was in my 20s.
Let's get to that because
Sanctified, Holy Ghost filled. I'm telling you, I was full of shit. But what? Go ahead.
So it was straight skirt, straight lace into your 20s. That's when you got
No,
outside.
you don't understand. There are some people still, the Holiness Sanctified Church, denomination is Church of God in Christ.
Right.
When you are born and raised in that religion, there are some tenets and some precepts and some dogma that you live your line your life with, and that is a woman shouldn't wear anything pertaining to a man. And back when I was raised, pertaining to a man was pants.
Right.
Even though Jesus wore fucking dresses, but we're not even going to go into that. But we were taught that everything was a sin.
Right.
Everything. I'm telling you,
Everything you did was a
gossiping
sin.
wasn't as bad as homosexuality. Homosexuality was worse than fornication, but fornication was bad as stealing. So it was a hierarchy of sins, and unfortunately, it gave me some comfort for a while because my mother and father were unavailable. So church was like I became very active, ingrained, indoctrinated, entrenched, inculcated, everything with the church until I married a preacher. I went to seminary, married a
Right.
preacher.
What? You married a preacher?
I married a bishop. He's a bishop of New York. Nigga, right now, he's a bishop of Long Island, Bishop Frank Anthony White's my ex-husband. That's the truth, no lie. And I was married for 3 years, dated for 5 years. However, religion didn't work for me. I was full of shit. Had no understanding.
Wow.
Damn, that's deep. That's deep as shit.
Because
So
even me growing up, I couldn't wear pants in church.
No, you can't. You're not. No. And then you see how ignorant that is.
Yeah.
Because now people wearing cat suits in church.
yeah,
You're right.
and that be the deacons. So I understand. I understand. So Auntie Gina, you say in your 20s. You say in your 20s. That's when you start getting outside.
No, what happened was that I went to college. I went to City College. Once I went to City College, which is a very revolutionary college, Dr. Leonard Jeffries, the many marches, sit-ins, everything. 138th and Combat Avenue, very active in politics. So I became involved, and I became to take a look at who I was as a Black woman, my culture, where religion came from, and I abandoned that shit for a while. Then I met my ex-husband, and my good grandmother said that God was going to send me to hell, and so I got married him, and really lost my mind. I started smoking crack for 2 years, and that's when I found God again. Religion led me to crack, but God brought me back.
Damn. That's deep as shit right there. Now you say that when you say that, a lot of people don't understand that when crack hit New York and hit Jersey and hit the East Coast, that shit was
It
that
was like
shit
it was
was
like COVID, my nigga.
that shit hit hard. Can you explain like what the fuck was
It
really
was
going
like
on?
COVID. The reason why, see, we started sniffing cocaine, and then
Right.
Yeah.
then freebasing. You cook it up, freebase, and you would be in your house like this, people passing, Then the game became people start getting high not to feel. At first, people getting high to have fun.
Right.
Weekends, maybe they have a little budget for the cocaine sniffing, whatever. But then when you add different poisons and toxins to the cocaine, when you make it instantaneous, when you add B12, when you add a lot of shit to it, instantaneous high. But you have to stay high a lot. You need a lot to stay up there. And unfortunately, crack feels good. That's unfortunate.
Mm.
Unfortunate, when you're smoking crack, it feels fucking amazing. I hate to say that. However, it turns on you because your body hates it, your spirit hates it, your
Right.
teeth hate it. That's why I only have 9 teeth now, because crack and my teeth had a conversation. Crack said, "You gotta go." My teeth said, "Bye, bitch."
So that
I,
crack evicted your
Crack
molars.
had more control. Crack told me to march. I got up and marched, my nigga, because I didn't
Get
want
out
to
of there.
feel nothing. I
Right.
was married. I was married to this preacher, and he got this girl pregnant. I know I should have married him, and I thought I would die with him. I thought I would. I never thought I'd be divorced. My marriage devastated me. The divorce, it killed me.
Mm.
I thought the Lord sent him to me. I thought the Holy Ghost sent him to me, which was some fuck shit. However, the crack became my panacea. It became my God, and I had to marched to the glass dick every day for 2 years. And it took away the pain for a while, but I had to stay high to keep the pain away. Once I got tired of not feeling, that's when God took the obsession from me. That was 30 years ago. But prior to that, I couldn't deal with no feelings.
Damn.
So do you think if you had a married your husband, you wouldn't have got on drugs if you hadn't met him?
No, I was using drugs before I met this nigga.
Oh,
But
okay.
I didn't smoke crack before I met him now.
She was
Because
at 2.
and it wasn't him. It was the fact that, see, I went against God's voice to me. I wasn't supposed to marry him. I was supposed to be singing.
Right.
I wasn't supposed to marry him. But I did it because I wanted a husband, because the goal in the church is to get a husband.
Right.
That's the goal, to get a family, to get you a man, so you ain't got to fornicate no more, so you all can save the world together. He was a preacher. I was a singer. He played the organ. I worked on the altar. I could cook. People liked me. I was personable. But I didn't like my motherfucking self.
Wow.
So
That's,
when you, man, that's crazy. So when you have because you're not only an auntie, you're a mother. Talk about the experience after having your kids and getting back into the
Kids, I only have one son. Have you
your
done,
son.
have you done research, sir?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You have a lot of village kids too.
I
That
one
right.
son.
you have a lot of village kids that I'm including.
Well, I'm part of a village. I'm part of a crew of people.
Yeah.
So
Be one of
you
your kids.
mentoring and raising these
Right.
people and getting back into the light of singing. What brought you into the world of giving your testimony online?
All on social media, my nigga.
Yeah.
Now that is something. Let me tell you about that. I just obeyed. See, oh God, I hate to sound corny or weird or uh,
Go
uh,
ahead.
deep or woke, but I'm
Go,
telling you,
go ahead. It's you, nigga.
God told me to tell my story. My brother Ira, who died 4 years ago, he said, "Gina, you would do great on social media." I said, "I ain't getting on that corny fuck shit. They have to deal with an iPhone and niggas. That shit is corny." I said, "Instagram ain't even real no way. The shit is fake." He said, "Gina, I'm telling you, you could help. You could really do good." So I didn't think about it. And then he died, right? And
Right.
3 years ago, I was watching somebody on social media, and they were talking, like trying to motivate people to speak. And I said, are they honest on this? I wonder if they're being honest. I said, I wonder what it would be to let people know what happened to me and see if somebody, and baby, God said, bitch, get an iPhone. God said, bitch, such a, I said, what God? Then God told me it was going to be a lot of backlash, a lot of talk, a lot of shit.
Right.
Then I thought about what I went through. And I said, I'm built for this shit. I'm ready for whatever, because the pain I went through is nothing. Nothing that can happen is was worth than what I went through. You
Right.
feel me? Nothing somebody can comment or say or post that. Nothing. So social media is a blessing. I'm grateful. I met you all through social media.
Yes,
I met
ma'am.
some people who give a fuck about me. I've formed relationships because I go to meet people physically. You know, I get your energy and spirit and I feel good around you, but it's still suspect for me until I actually smell you, hug you, sniff you, the whole nine. I got to see you. And then I say, I don't want to fuck with them no more. I'm just good for business, or I want to know this person for the rest of my life. You know, it happens. I'm grateful. And I'm trying to find some dick. Let's just say what the whole thing is.
Let's
God
just say
put
what
me
it
in this
is.
whole, hold on. I got to get my blunt. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Get your blunt, kid. Get your blunt.
I
We
love
have
Auntie
Auntie
Gina.
Gina in the motherfucking house, laughing libations. Y'all go ahead and put the comments in, share the live out, to at least 5 people that you know, to another motherfucking 5 people that you know. Shaquena,
Man, I love Auntie Gina, but
Are,
okay,
are,
now
are they listening to you now? Is this live or is it being recorded?
it's live.
live stream.
Listening to you?
The
Are,
what?
are people watching you now?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't tell. How many people are watching you? How can you tell?
It's 2 people on here now already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I probably should have. How you let people? Well, you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen after you post it, and then you put a clip in the post. People
Yeah.
come back and watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
I'm gonna
ma'am.
take a little bit of it and say go back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what he do
So,
on here.
so Auntie, I wanna go ahead and say how I met Auntie.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Let's get back to the dick part.
Oh,
Don't
get
get
back to the dick. Go ahead. Get back on it.
I'm telling you, you know,
Get back on it.
although my tour is about finding 5 things.
Yeah.
A body of water, because I swim,
Right.
weed, which is my medicine, music, which is God, uh, um, water, body of water, and people. Never met a stranger. So I find 5 things in every state. But the real underlying reason is because I'm gonna find me a man, boo boo. I am. Because at 62, if I believe God can deliver me from smoking crack and let me have the mindset I have at this age and be healthy, then there's got to be a nigga for me. So the quest that I'm on is spiritual, no question. It's God given, but don't be mistaken, my nigga. It's got to be some dick on the way. I'm telling you, it's got to be. Let's not get it twisted, son. Let's not get it twisted.
You gotta have that with it. You gotta have that with it. That's
Oh, honey,
the meat
it's
and
on the way.
potatoes.
It's on the way.
The
There you
meat
go.
and potatoes.
It's
So
on the way.
look, I'm gonna tell you
How
how
did you meet Auntie Gina, Armani?
I see Gina on motherfucking it had to be on Ronnie Jordan's live. Is the first time that I seen Auntie Gina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who's I?
On Ronnie Jordan. On
Oh,
Ronnie
God.
Jordan live.
He was mad at me at one time.
Oh my God. It was the funniest shit.
Is that where you saw me for real?
Yes.
Me too.
What?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Okay, now from another point of view, what did you see happening?
I would tell you exactly what I see.
Okay.
I see fucking comedy. Is what the fuck I see. Fucking comedy.
Coming from who?
Coming from the both of you.
I,
Because he never got hit like that. You
Right.
understand? Like,
wait, hit like what? That's what are you talking about?
so when a comedian hears some shit that's funny coming from somebody that ain't a comedian, it's like,
No, you tell me what happened. Tell me what did you
all right,
see?
so you was talking to him, y'all was both on the live, Ronnie was driving, and she was like, ooh, baby, it's dangerous for you to be driving and talking like that. You too big to be driving and talking like
No, wait a minute. First of all, he was driving and living. He was eating something and he was smoking. And I was concerned because every time he come on, I would check him in the mornings. He'd be in the backyard somewhere. This time he was driving and living and
Yo.
and eating at the same simultaneously. And then he had on the fuck it. He had on a seatbelt that was choking him up to here. And he had the nerve to be sensitive and be mad because I observed it.
But it was so funny the way she said it. She was like, "You're just too big to be driving and riding like that. Your seatbelt too tight. Let the seatbelt
Yes,
go."
it wasn't.
It was just funny. It was just
It was
funny.
funny, Auntie
But
Gina.
Rod was like, "You don't know me like that to be talking
But
to me
you know how
like
mad
that."
he
I
was. You
teach
know how mad he was at me about that.
No, he let it
Oh
go.
no,
He let it go.
because he
He
brought it
let
up
it go.
later on. He brought it up with delay. He said he was. I hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
It was look, it
No,
was
I'm
fucking
telling you, he
hilarious.
came on live and said, "You hurt my feelings." He said,
He
"You don't know
did
what
do
I've
that.
been through. You
Yeah.
don't know what I've been through being teased and bullied." I'm gonna say, "Nigga," but I was trying to be sensitive.
I know.
He might
But
hear
this
this
was
shit, but nigga,
he
if
didn't know.
you,
He just didn't know you off top. But
Right.
I've been familiar with you because I've seen you in other lives. But
Right.
that live right there introduced me to how Auntie Gina operate, how she think, and from plenty other lives, fix people life.
I don't,
Mentor.
I don't do that. I don't fix nothing.
Like you mentor motherfuckers off a cliff.
Thank you.
You
You
say,
have.
she say, okay, all right. I'm lying. I'm lying.
No, all I do is use certain tools and skills that we all have to help bring things out. I'm not the healer.
Mm.
I'm just like a conduit. I'm just like a channel that you turn to, and it's a blessing channel. That's all. I'm not. I'm not all
You
that.
got a gift. You got a gift.
when it comes down
You don't
to
got
it,
gifts, huh?
when it
Nigga.
comes down to it, Jesus dealt with the crooks, the thugs, the hoes, and the gamblers.
And the
You,
comedians. And the
and the
comedians
comedians.
them.
You feel what I'm saying? So when it came down to it, when did you start? Because we'll get to the spell shit later. We'll get to all that shit later. When do we
The what?
start to
The what? The spell shit.
mentor
Session
the
chairs.
gang Thursdays? When do we start to get to the gang? How did you say, you know what, I need to talk to every nigga that's banging. I need to speak with them to see what's going on so we can go ahead and get an understanding. When did that start?
Well, the purpose of Gang Thursday comes out of my love and adoration for black men. That's first of all. And I have a special place in my heart for niggas and thugs who've done jail time. For
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Fucking them and helping them. Let me keep that a wrap. I'm a retired certified alcohol substance abuse counselor, mental health, my specialty, social worker, counselor, caseworker, human services for 38 years. I've worked in jails, shelters, group homes, agencies. That's been my whole life as a human service worker. So, and it's very odd that all the skills that I had prior to coming to social media, I'm actually using now. You feel me? Um, so of course there is a horror in America with the way they treat black men. Of course, black women, they want to say that they're the most underserved. I disagree. I think black men will be killed before anybody, top of the list. But that's just my thing. So my goal is to enhance the life and the quality of lives for black men. And I do that because I want people to see us in a certain light where they're not afraid. So talking to Crips and Bloods and GDs and thug niggas and niggas who are doing time, 30, 40 years in jail that I talk to right now regularly every day has helped me not become more passionate because I've always been compassionate, but um a bridging the gap.
Right.
Bridge the gap. Because who's gonna have the conversation with these brothers? Because it's somebody
Somebody gotta
fucked
do it.
up, huh?
Somebody's gotta do it. Why not you?
And I can't help but do it. I'm unction. God wakes me up in the morning. Okay, bitch, this is what we got to do. I'm telling you, I'm on fire. When I heard that term years ago, I'm on fire for Jesus. Listen, I'm on fire for the universe because it's fucking me. The universe is having sex with me, and I am pregnant with projects, events, ideas, shows. I'm just pregnant, and I'm just having babies. Everywhere I go, I'm having a baby. I'm telling you, God's fucking the shit out of me with no condom.
Freaky. Freaky.
Sometimes no grease. Sometimes,
No cattle, no grease.
but I
So
stay
look.
moist. I stay moist.
Oh, and Moist Women Wednesdays. Let's get
Oh my
straight to it.
God.
Beautiful
Oh,
segue.
oh,
Beautiful segue.
I've been playing. You know that.
Look, it never is.
Um,
So Moist Women Wednesdays is
Where's
something that I've seen blossom into something that's damn near on Oprah level. Like you got people marrying themselves. You got people taking vows with themselves. Can you explain the movement
okay,
of
don't
Moist?
forget treating black men better. That's the purpose of Moist.
Yeah.
MOIST is an acronym for me. Only I see transparency.
Mm.
I have been such a dirty, low down, dishonest bitch that
Mm,
I had to tell on myself because I
right,
have a son,
right.
brothers, uncle. I could not be a dirty bitch in America and not and be productive, poisonous, toxic, narcissistic, toxic femininity, all that shit. I was.
Right.
So if I want to grow older as a life giver, even though my eggs are dead. But if I want to grow older and remain moist and remain open and lubricated spiritually, physically, emotionally, psychologically, then I got to be accountable. I got to tell the truth about who I am and treat men with dignity and respect, not the way I was raised to treat men. I was raised to treat men like shit. I was told to always have mad money. My grandmother said, if a man's got diamonds in his back, he looks better going than he does coming. Don't trust him. Don't give him your heart. Don't tell him how much money you got. But your money is your money, but his money is our money. I was told that. low-key prostitution with my husband, low-key. You feel me? So I had to relearn who black men were. I had to re-understand that we were traumatized with the way we've seen black men. See them as bitches, sons, boys. And don't a man want to fuck his mother unless he's a weirdo?
There
Watch them
you
acting
go.
like mothers. I wonder why they didn't want it. Because you trying to act like my mom. And bitch, get back.
Right. They just want that companionship. They don't want their mama.
At all.
But I would try to be everything to a man. Everything. As if I had the answer to his life. I told my ex one time, this is fucking stupid. I said, you should give me a life and do whatever I say for 90 days. Because in a 12-step fellowship, I was in 90 days was an increment of completion, 90 days. You should get everything 90 days, we were taught. I said, give me a life. I said, you should do a 90 and 90 with me. That means 90 days you do whatever I say to make your life, fix your life. He said, bitch, are you crazy?
Oh shit.
You know, I used to want to wear matching outfits, matching t-shirts, matching clothes to let the world know that we were a couple.
Yeah. Right.
But yet when we go home, I'll be accusing him of fucking the waitress, the sanitation lady, every fucking body. But I want the world to know we're a couple. I was so full of shit and such divided self.
Right.
That I had to come to a point of saying, listen, if I'm going to attract good people, if I'm going to be kind to brothers, I got to remove this perception of my father. If he wasn't shitting, I got to stop this because all men ain't shit.
Right.
All men don't cheat.
Right.
There's some men who don't want to fuck you, Gina. There's some men who just like you. Some men, you're not even that tight.
Right.
You feel me? I had to reassess my understanding of what men are. And then on Wednesdays, I coupled with some people and collaborate with some other women where we created, well, this was 25 years ago. I created this hierarchy of, not jewels, but colors women identify as. And fruit is what we identify as. So if a woman is in her 20s, she's considered tangerine. A woman's in her, I'm sorry, from 0 to 19, from 0 to 21, she's a tangerine. 20 to 30, she is an orange. On her 30s, she's a grape. If you understand the metaphorical relevance of the stages a woman goes through in her life and the kind of fruit. At 40s, you consider it a plum. 50s, you consider it a peach. 60s, a pineapple. 70s, you are considered an apple. And 80s, everybody wants to be a banana. So it's indicative of the process of the fruit. And the goal has been to embrace ourselves, be honest with ourselves, and be good to brothers. And also on low-key, I just want to say this. When a woman's good to herself and has resolved issues with her mother or grandmother, then she's not afraid of being close with women.
Right.
Okay? And so that's also one of the benefits of that. So we had our first retreat in February, where 9 women made a commitment to themselves. I don't want to say married, but a commitment to themselves. Because I don't want people to think that we're trying to edge men out. No, it was only 2 women there, and they were married to each other. Everybody else was trying to find, not Nemo, Romeo, shit, or Dick Mo, one of them.
Dick Mo. They was definitely
That's
trying to find
hilarious.
Dick Mo.
That's hilarious. But the one thing I can't stand when I hear some women talk, I hear some women call men bitches, and that just makes my skin crawl. I'm like, who taught you to talk about a man like that? Like
Their mama.
Well, there you go. It just makes my skin crawl because my mama never taught me to treat a man like that. My mama said always respect a man, and a man will always respect you.
But sometimes, mothers have done some fucked up shit with their daughters about men. Mothers have dropped the ball. That's why I got a whole thing now God's leading me to deal with, which I've been trying to resist. The yars, the young angry woman, the young angry hoes. It's a plethora of young angry women with almost dry pussy, and they only between 21 and 40. They got the hair, the weaves, the nails, they got the eyebrows arched, they got the lashes, they got the lips, they got the jewelry, they got everything, the clothes, the back, everything. but they mad as fuck at men. Mad at men.
Right.
They call themselves bad bitches, baller bitches. I'm a bad bitch, goddess. I'm a bad, all this stuff.
You just an angry bitch. That's
And
all.
just as clingy, a nigga can get everything they got.
It's wild. It's
It's
scary.
deep. It's deep. And then you got bitches my age. Who I'm saying bitches for a reason, not women. Bitches my age. It's category bitches and women and hoes. Who are over 50. And this, I'm not gonna settle for the man. You know what that is? That's an older woman who is so afraid of losing some material things or her image that she'll say, I ain't fucking with this young boy. I ain't fucking with this nigga because you gotta come right, come to where I'm. And the whole time they just drying up like a prune.
Right.
That I can do bad all by
On
myself.
myself.
That
Right.
bullshit, that Steve Harvey said, act like a man, think like a woman, all that kind of fuck European shit.
Now, do you believe in the 90-day rule, or do you believe, hey, nigga, let's fuck right off the first, let's fuck right off the rip, let's see how it is right now if we gonna like each other. How do you feel?
Well, now I used to be the kind of woman that I want to get old quick. I used to want to hook up with somebody and feel them out. In 15 minutes, I'm thinking about a whole life together, marriage, divorce, grandchildren. I'm thinking about all that within 15 minutes. I
Yeah,
go right there.
Right.
And
right
I
on.
want to hurry up and get old quick. I used to like that ideology because then I'm feeling safe. Now I got somebody to focus on my project. He's my project now. But now, the only reason why I wouldn't have sex right away is because if I like a nigga, I don't want to use a condom. So we got to get tested because I know who I am.
Right.
I'm ready right now for some longevity with a nigga. I want to rock with somebody right now. So I know I'm not gonna use condom. Like I said before, I'm gonna take antibiotics a week before because I'm gonna probably catch something if I'm not careful. So I'm gonna wait.
You gonna wait?
Go get tested. Now, if I just like a nigga, see, I don't know. See, I don't have. I was gonna say I don't have boundaries, and that would be sick to say, right?
That'd be wild as shit. That'd be like, damn.
I was gonna say that my boundaries can be compromised if I want to.
Right.
I can change my motherfucking mind.
Right.
If it's the right dick.
I don't think I'm a whole. No, if it's the right feeling, energy.
Okay, right feeling energy.
I've been in situations in the past couple of years where I could have had some dick, but I can't.
You left it. You left the dick in the air.
Well, yeah.
Damn, she'd have left the dick floating.
She said, yeah.
Left the dick floating.
You can
Yeah.
always change your mind. That's your prerogative. You can change your mind or not.
Like, it's like iCloud. It's
No,
like
no, but
iCloud.
what I won't do with a man is be a dick teaser. Now that's what I won't do.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
Because I've been a dick teaser before.
You
Right.
was teasing dicks.
Oh yeah.
God damn, Auntie Gina, why you was teasing?
Because I was dishonest. I was just full of shit. So
Yeah, you said that. You did say that. Okay.
yeah, I'm full of shit.
So with you, do you feel like you can be married? Do you feel like you can be married again?
Legally,
Yeah.
I wouldn't see the necessity of that.
Damn.
I want to rock with a nigga.
Bet.
We can even have separate bedrooms as long as we fucking in the same house.
I like that.
Oh,
That's
because
the old school
I
vibe.
might want to decorate my room one way. He may want to decorate his room one way. He may not like to sleep with the light on. I might like to sleep. You know what I'm saying? As
Right.
long as we sharing money and we fucking and eating together and traveling together, he could be in the same house and have his own space downstairs. That's my nigga. That's how secure I am right now in this space. You know
My
what I mean?
grandmama, my grandmother, and my grandfather had separate rooms. He would still knock the bottom out that shit, but they had separate rooms. That's an old school love. A lot of people don't know about that type of love no
Well,
more.
not just that. It's secure. Now there are some couples. Let me just go here. Some couples who are separate. They don't fuck at all. They just do it for the convenience of the family. But there are some people who have evolved enough as a couple to say, listen, you know what? I like the TV on all night, and you like to turn it off.
Yep.
Right.
I mean, little shit like that.
Right.
I
Mhm.
like a lot of covers, and you like the air conditioner on. So after we finish laying up, kissing, I'm going in my bed, nigga. I see you in the morning,
Right.
and
That's
not feel like he don't love me no more. like the girl in Baby Boy. He don't love me no more. Taraji. He don't love me no more.
Oh shit.
It
That
was
part,
raining with your baby.
that part took
Raining.
me out.
Look, man, that nigga looked at that. He looked at her ass at that door and said,
Get away from my door.
"Wait for
Oh
my
my
door."
God.
He
Her
said,
poor little
oh,
feelings.
it's not my problem no more.
Oh shit, that was
Her,
wild. So I teach
her
you. All
poor
right,
little
so
feelings.
let's get into it because I definitely want to get into this comedy because the way that you struck the comedy world,
Wait,
I've
wait,
not.
wait, wait. Let's get something to let's don't get it twisted.
Listen, I'm not gonna get it
I'm
twisted.
not a comedian. All I do is support comedians. That's
That's
it.
all I do. But the way it's been a lot of people that supported comedians in the past.
Right.
But the way that you came onto the scene and supported, I don't think anybody else
Have
has
done
had that much support in their heart
right.
Well,
for comedians as you.
I'm not comparing. I just happen to know some people. That's all. And I'm telling you, I really believe in forging relationships. I get to know people.
Yeah.
Right.
I give everybody a first chance. I give everybody a shot first.
Because
Well,
this
we
is the thing.
thank you.
This is the thing. I'm 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 trying to go past. I go past Chappelle because Chappelle is Chappelle. Go. We go past Donnell Rollins because Donnell Rollins is right there with him. Go. We go to the Marshall Brandons. We go to the Stevie J's. We go to the Flame Monroes. These are the people that you undoubtedly, unconditionally support, and I'm fans of. Can you talk about being in their lives and seeing them on the rise to being on that GOAT status?
Armani, the GOAT status. I don't even know what that means.
Greatest of all time.
How can everybody be the greatest of all time?
Because you are the greatest of all
How
time.
can
Greatest of all
of
time.
what? Of what?
Of whatever you are doing.
So then everybody's the greatest of all time. Then
Exactly.
everybody's a headliner to me. But in the comedy world, that's not true. In the world of comedy,
Yeah.
everybody's not a headliner, right?
Right.
Yeah. Not headliner yet.
Come on now.
Everybody has room to grow.
Yeah.
Come on.
Everybody has room to grow to be a headliner.
Right.
Everybody's main goal is to be the headliner.
There you go.
I guess so.
Mm.
Um, I just enjoy being around people, and people fuck with me because I get to know them. What they do is not this. For instance, this guy came on the live one time, and he was been a personal assistant for a lot of people who happen to be in the industry where they're known celebrities, right? They just happen to have a job where the media blows you up and people know you. If a plumber had a publicist, media, he'd be a celebrity too, you know? So these people are actors and singers and stuff, and this person knows them, and they came on the live, and they began to talk about everybody that they work with. I mean, drop names, and I let it go on for a minute,
Right.
and I was slow rolling. I was asking God what to say, how to say it, and I said, "Excuse me, I'd like to know more about who you are because who you are is more important than what you do.
Right. Wow.
Who you know is cool, but does that say who you are?"
Exactly.
No.
I want to know. That's why meeting Armani, I call people offline so I can say, who are you? If somebody follows me or supports me every day for more than like 3 months, I want to know who is this person.
Right.
And they camp and they request me and they come on the live. That shit is not only being from Brooklyn. I want to know who the fuck it is. I want to know who it is. But
Fact.
Right.
to take time to every day and stay. Some people stay on the live the whole time, the whole hour. Some people stay on the live the whole hour. So I call people, and then God told me you're gonna have to go out and meet people, go out and actually physically meet people. Where there's been some lows, but more highs than lows.
That's a good thing.
Some rough times. People I don't ever want to see again in my life.
Mm.
And there are some people that I can't wait to see them again. I can't wait. You know what I mean?
That's a good thing.
And when I say that, when I see you on the road on this Going Without Knowing tour, and I see the joy in Stevie J face, because I'm a fan. I'm a real fan of Stevie J. For real, for real.
Have you met him?
Not yet.
What? Oh,
I've
you
never met
want
Stevie
to
J.
interview him on here? You want to interview him?
Hell yeah, I want to interview
Yeah.
Stevie J.
I'll set that up. I'll set it up.
Thank you. But this
Thank
is
you.
this
I'm
is
gonna call him today. I'm gonna call you on 3-way with him today.
that.
Oh wow.
But this is him not even knowing that. But me seeing the joy of this nigga being around Auntie, and to know that she actually has his back, not because of who he is.
Yo,
Not
you know
because
where he came from, my nigga. This is a
real dude.
real street nigga.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
Real
son,
dude.
still live. His mother was a crackhead,
Real dude.
and
Real
his
good.
mother died. And here I come, motherfucker who
Just
used to smoke crack. And he couldn't stand me. He couldn't stand me. Really, I would kick him out all the time.
I remember the lives. I remember. I was in them.
Oh, you've been there for that's why you've been there a long time, my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for being so consistent. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't seen you, even know if you're funny yet, but thank you for fucking with me.
Hey man, this is the thing. When we first started going live with Auntie, I had an iPhone 6, and that shit was on Cricket Wireless. So my
I
shit would go off. It would go off.
Yes,
So
it
I was
would.
like, I'm gonna wait till I get a better phone before I start going live with Auntie. So
Right.
I just start supporting live, start loving live. Cause I'm like, I'll be damned if Auntie keep cussing me out about this fucked up service.
you know what I like? I like the fact that you didn't always request to come go live with me. Because
Right.
there are certain people that request a lot. As soon as they come in, they'll see a certain number they request. And that's why I say, can I help you?
Right. I
I've been
wonder
on
why you
live.
always did that.
Motives is their agenda could be hidden, but it's plain sight to me.
Right.
And
I've been on
it's
live.
okay to utilize me because I'm gonna get my needs met too. What, baby?
I've been on lives where it was about 300, 400 motherfuckers up in there. And I'm watching the whole hour laughing, hearts. Nigga, this shit stupid as hell. Like, this shit is fucking hilarious because Auntie really has no filter.
None.
Stop
No
saying that.
filter.
Stop saying that.
You
No
don't
filter.
though.
No filter.
You have no
No
filter.
filter is
None, nigga.
mean. No filter is mean.
None.
No,
No
it's not.
filter, nigga. None.
I,
It is not.
I have
It
a
is
filter.
not mean. It's the truth.
Nigga.
It's a small filter, but I have one.
She said, I got one.
Just a little. Give me a
Yo.
little cut on the shit. Little
So
cut.
look.
But I love watching Auntie Gina because even though she say she's not a healer, you are a healer. Believe me, you are.
Well, I can't have a live without people, so
Yeah, so cause you
So
healing the hell out of me, I tell you.
so let's dig deep into it because you are Team Chappelle. You are one of the biggest advocates for Donnell and Chappelle when it comes down to it.
Hey,
How was it being there on those campgrounds? Because a lot of people ain't blessed enough to go ahead and walk on the Chappelle camps. Like the
well,
Chappelle bit.
see, the great thing about Dave, he is he's beyond Hollywood. He don't even have that fucking air. He's a real ass nigga.
Yeah.
you can tell.
He's a real nigga. Walking in his town in Yellow Springs, Ohio, where Dono Land is coming up, May 25th to the 29th in Yellow Springs, Ohio. And the biggest thing that we do out there is the river. The river, nigga, that's the shit. A 3-hour uh, adventure on the water in a canoe. It's the bomb.
Right.
And the bonding, the connection with some people who are all productive. They're all trying to do something. They're all trying to carve their way in this thing called life. And it's families, it's children, it's pets. And then, of course, the coup de grace is late at night, a couple of nights while you're there. Dave has what they call a shack. And you know, it's just where it's regular. It's so fucking regular. No phones. You don't even want your phone. And it's people that you probably would see on TV. You're like, wow, you would next, boom, boom, boom. And it's just regular. Just having fun. Dave is fun as fuck.
Having a
Donnell
good
is fun.
time.
I'm telling you, they're just fun human beings. So not because they're comedians do I like to hang out with them, but because of their humanity and how kind they are to people and the kind of people they put on, the kind of people they support, the kind of people they show love to. You know, my mother's 82 years old. She
Mine
became
is too.
the second mother a couple of years ago. Sent us shoes in the mail, a ticket here. I mean, tell me, he's been good to me. He sent my sister to Phoenix to come see us when he was here with Chris Rock and Dave. Because, you know, that there had been some turbulent waters with us as sisters. And he sent for her to meet us, shocked us, surprised us. I walked in. Things like that. Not because he's a comedian, but because he's a nice person to me. You feel me?
Yes.
He's a human being.
Human being.
People don't see that.
Humanitarians, if you will.
There you go.
For me to look at this shit, it's only inspiration and motivation for me to go ahead and do what I do for my team. And Shaquena can go ahead and tell you, like, we've been advocates of positive energy for a long period of time. We had so many people that we used to fuck with on IG that we just don't know more because of the same thing you were saying. They had different motives. They had ulterior motives. They wanted to go ahead and do some weirdo shit. We had to get away from that fast. So
what got you all coupled together?
Man, I met Armani on IG. I heard the voice before I saw the face. Because he was always in the dark.
What'd you say?
I heard Armani's voice before I saw his face. He was always in the dark for some reason. I don't know why.
You liked his voice?
Yes, ma'am. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Yes, ma'am.
You
I was like, ooh, wee.
Wait a minute, nigga. Hold on a second.
What?
I got a nice voice. I got a nice voice.
Now you have a sexy voice, but did you want to have sex with him?
Huh? Today's Sunday. Yes, ma'am. I ain't gonna lie to you. Today's Sunday. I ain't gonna lie on Sunday.
People.
I ain't gonna lie on Sunday.
But so excuse me, sir. Did you know that she had feelings towards you in that way?
Shaquena shot a shot.
Wait.
What's
the stuttering?
She shot a shot.
Start stuttering. Shut. What?
I said Shaquena shot a shot. That's 3 S's. It sounds like I'm stuttering, but Shaquena shot her shot. And I told her.
How did she do it?
She was like, Armani, you know, if we was on the island, if we was butt naked. If we was butt naked on the island together, you know, I wouldn't mind.
Oh, that's nice. Go ahead, girl.
Why are you trying to fuck me?
What'd you say?
I said, you know, Shaquena, I believe you trying to fuck me. And she was like, I was like, Shaquena, you gonna fuck around, be walking. Fuck with me.
That's what it is.
All right, so how has this romantic interest turned into a friendship? How does that happen?
It turned into a friendship because I actually start asking about Shaquena's life. And the more I start asking about her life, the more interested she was. So she kept on asking about my shit, the more interested I was to her. I told her, hey, Shaquena, I'm going to keep it real. I would rather say I helped make you some money and help your career than to say that I fucked you.
First of all,
here we go.
Were you in a relationship at this time?
No.
Okay, so the real answer, I'm not into you like that.
Oh, no. I was fucking a lot of people at that time. I was polygamous at that time.
I'm saying, but were you sexually attracted to her at that point?
I titty fucked the shit out of Shaquena.
That's not what I said?
Yeah, sexually attracted, yeah.
So
I'll tear Shaquena wheelchair ass up. But look, this is the thing. Shaquena is a hoe. And Shaquena,
no, I'm not.
Wait. I gotta use the bathroom.
Go ahead. Hey everybody, this is Laughing Libations.
This is Laughing Libations, y'all. I'm gonna
already know.
Wedding.
You feel what I'm saying? Yes, it's a beautiful blessing. Man, you feel what I'm saying? We got Auntie Gina in the building.
Yes, we do.
You feel what I'm saying? You hear me exactly. You already know what it is. We got Shaquena in the motherfucking building. We have me up in this thing. If you got them, smoke them. If you smoke them, got them. I'm finna go ahead and go get me a cookie. Finna go ahead and give me an Oreo cookie. You feel what I'm saying? I know we a mess. I know we a mess. You know it. And Monty, you'll be walking. Oh yeah, you'll be walking. She know it.
He has always said that. That's been the long running joke.
What? Thank you for Thank you for waiting for me.
You okay?
Yeah, she already know what it is. She already know.
Yeah, but that's been a long running joke. Talking about he'll have me walking, and I have to pretend like I'm still in this wheelchair just to hide it.
So it had nothing to do with Well, what's the reason why you didn't fuck with her? What's the reason?
Cause she a hoe, and I love her though because she my people. And I
Wait,
respect.
are you serious right now?
Oh, Shaquana be hoeing. Shaquana be out here popping that wheelchair
Auntie
pussy.
Gina, do not believe her
She be
money.
popping that
Do
pussy.
not believe her money.
She be
Okay,
popping
hold on.
it.
Now, the time when y'all was hanging out, when you found out that she liked you, and you were single, Shaquana, were you having sex with other people?
No, I was not.
And I definitely believe her because Shawana's not a liar.
Oh, you do not know Shaquana. You do not know Shaquana.
She's a
Shut
liar.
up, Robert.
You do not.
A nigga in a wheelchair don't have the right to lie. Now you can't be in a wheelchair lying, nigga. You want double
nigga, she sit and lie in a wheelchair. Nigga,
how you gonna lie? You already in the wheelchair. What you
nigga,
want?
Shaquana used to scam back in the day. You think I'm playing? I know Shaquana. I know this is my nigga. This is my nigga for real.
Wait, how long you been?
I never scam nobody. Don't scam. Auntie Gina, he just playing. He just playing.
I don't believe nothing he's saying. He's trying
Look, man, back in the day, she used to kill him. Look, but honestly,
how's she gonna kill somebody in a wheelchair? She has to roll up on him. What are you talking about?
Nigga, Shaquana beat somebody up with the wheel on the chair.
Did you, Shaquana?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we get to the libations part. Shaquana, tell him the story.
Okay. I used to have a crush on this guy, and a friend of mine knew it. So I didn't know the whole time that she was talking to the dude. She was dumb enough to invite me to her family barbecue.
Dumb enough. Oh, man.
Dumb enough.
You are a hoe. If you say shit like that, dumb enough, that signifies that you're liable to fuck anybody. Damn, nigga. You might be right. You might be right, Armani. Tell the story.
Okay.
Go ahead, baby. Talk about your pussy. Go ahead.
She was dumb enough to invite me to her family barbecue.
Dumb
enough. And so she was not paying me no attention. I saw the look that they had between each other. So I got out of my wheelchair and sat in a lawn chair. I took the wheel off my chair and hit her in the head and put it back on like I did nothing.
Wait. Hey. I got something happened between the time you got out of your chair to the lawn. What transpired to make you want to take your wheel off?
Because another friend of mine told me that they had messed around with each other. And she knew I liked the dude. And I told her he was off limits. But apparently she didn't pay me no attention. Yo. She took me for a joke.
Okay, but did the guy like you?
Yes. We liked each other, but he rather mess with her than me.
Y'all had sex already?
Nah. We was playing on it.
Oh, they was playing on it.
You think she blocked it?
Ma'am?
You think the woman blocked it?
Yes, ma'am.
How?
I don't know how she blocked it, but she paid for that block.
What if he just didn't want to fuck you?
Well, he should have said that.
You should have said it.
Why'd you hit him on the head, not her?
Well, he could have turned my chair over with me in it, so I want him to do that to him.
Turn your chair over, nigga. You jumping out of chairs, so long chairs. Are you really disabled? Are you really fucked up like that?
Yes, I am. I'm just mean when I have to be.
You don't understand.
How you gonna be mean with spinal wisdom? How you gonna be mean in a wheelchair? You better be nice as possible. How you gonna be nasty? You need niggas to push you.
You thought y'all think y'all can't be figuring Shaquana all angel-like and all virgin.
And then is your chair electric or you have to roll your chair? Is it electric?
It's manual.
It's manual and you gonna talk shit to people? You better be nice. What? What? I would. I be nice to the I be nice to KKK. I be nice to everybody.
No.
What's your
Nice
humility,
to me.
disabled person? No, I'm just
Oh
I
shit.
ain't gonna be disabled, but you know, I've seen a lot of disabled people who are mean. And they need help and they talk shit.
They talk
Bitch,
shit.
roll yourself and push it. Nigga, how you gonna be mean on a wheelchair? That's a bitch.
Look, you don't even understand. You don't even understand. You don't even understand. She is hell on wheels. You understand me? Hell on wheels.
No, I'm not. I promise you I'm not. Okay, I'm sweating.
Cash shit.
I'm sweating.
Your lack of humility, your humility is nil. If in the wheelchair, you're supposed to be humble.
No. I'm big shit still.
Nice. Say hi to strangers and everything.
But that's the only reason. That's the only reason, Auntie Gina. If anything other than that, I let her go ahead. I shoot the club up. I'll shoot it up one time.
For what?
Oh my God.
If she wasn't the way she was, I'd shoot it up one time. I would. But she crazy as shit.
She's gonna be talking shit. I can tell now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a comedian. I know. I bet she got smart. She got a smart mouth.
Crazy shit.
She got a video up that says, "Now, this is the reason why y'all, these pedophile women, raping these boys." Is this a comedy skit or a
Yo! This the fucked up part. This the fucked up part right here, right? So you know, I got my OnlyFans. I do my OnlyFans like
whoa, wait, hold on a second. Are you serious about the OnlyFans for real?
Yeah, I'm dead ass.
What do you do on there?
I got a lot on there. I got a lot.
Sexual?
It's very sexual.
Are you having sex with somebody?
It's very sexual.
With who?
It's very sexual.
Wait, hey, hold up. Who you having sex with on OnlyFans?
It's very sexual.
Is it masturbation or with a person?
It's a lot of things.
Will you do it with things? You fucking things?
I ain't fucking things. I'm saying it's a lot of things.
Is it a woman? You're fucking a man or yourself?
I'm fucking a woman. I don't have sex with men. I'm not homosexual.
So is it your woman you're with now? What's with this? Not is it yes?
You gotta see. You gotta log on to see. I don't
want
to see you fucking nobody. Shaquena, have you seen this, Shaquena?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that why you can't? Is that why you about to choke? God damn. Fuck.
I need something to drink.
Now, Gina. This is the whole thing. Like, see me, I keep my shit exclusive. Like I sell my porno.
Wait, what are you? Wait.
Huh?
You have a big penis or something?
I sell my.
Does he have a big penis? Let me ask her.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to her.
Well, y'all more interesting than me. Shit. Wait a minute.
Ma'am.
How often do you look at his page?
Well, it's exclusive. It's exclusive.
I've seen his videos a couple times.
It's exclusive. It's like pumpkin spice lattes. They only come up
cold shower after. Okay.
It's a wild stuff. But look, this is what I'm trying to say. The first time Shaquena seen that shit, first thing she said to me was, "Oh, I could have did it better than that." I'm like, "What kind of nigga you? What? Wow.
Hold up. Talking about some hoes in this house."
Get up.
I said, "That's
wait. What act was she specifically talking about?
Fellatio.
Suck and dick.
Fellatio, and that's what I was like.
Do that good. Are you good at it?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what she said.
No. Cause I ain't had no complaints.
Hello, hey, go ahead, Shaquena.
Do you have an orgasm from doing it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, she's good then. If a woman can turn herself on, that's usually because after a while you forget it's a dick and you just swim. You just swimming in it. Hard on the inside and soft on the outside. A penis is a wonderful thing. I swear to God. I can't wait to get. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's been.
Now, I believe I got you something lined up for Ellen. I believe I do. But for a
Nigga,
man,
wait. Where is that nigga? Where is he?
we'll talk about that offline.
I'm gonna call
So,
that nigga. I'm gonna call him. Damn, you sexy. I'm gonna call you back. Nigga didn't call me back.
I think when I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? This is perfect. This is perfect time. But for me to try to set you up, right? To try to set you, what would be your perfect type? A nigga to go ahead and go. What's auntie's type?
Breathing.
What the hell?
Breathing the breath of life from God. Okay.
Oh shit. Yo.
Over 5'10".
Over 5'10". Bang.
45 to 65.
Bang.
Black, of course, a black man. Nothing
Mm-hmm.
else but a black man.
Yeah.
Not a Christian. I don't want a Christian man. I don't want any man who's into religion.
Mm.
Now you know what? I will fuck with a Muslim because I like their belief system. No, let me stop. I like that so many Muslim men that I know protect women and have big penises. Every Muslim man I know, right? And they make black look so good. Okay. And I want him to have some type of income. I don't care if it's SSI.
Yeah.
Just some type he can take care of himself.
Right.
And I prefer he smokes weed. I prefer a weed smoker. I don't want a cigarette
Over
smoker.
cigarette, weed over cigarette.
Hell yeah. I don't even if you smoke, I'm not gonna not fuck with you. But I prefer a nigga who don't smoke cigarettes.
I like that.
And that's it. That's my only criteria. And all that he's honest. I like an honest nigga. I wanted to be I want to be single. I want to be single.
Want to be single. Gotcha.
I don't fuck around. I don't do that shit.
What if he poly?
I've been approached a lot by that. I don't have the I'm too insane to have a man have sex with somebody else. And I can't I don't think I could. I understand it.
Is you in Shaquena right
But the brother I get with, I don't want him to be with anybody else but me. And I'm not talking about sharing. He's not sharing. I'm not healthy enough to accept that lifestyle. I'm not secure enough in who I am in that area. I think it's a competition. I'll be trying to smell a pussy on his dick. I'm crazy.
You were trying to, okay. All right.
Hey, you see
I'm
how I
with
think?
Auntie Gina.
You see, I'm telling you, I'm not playing with you. I can't handle that shit. That's too mature for me. I'm way too.
I'm too immature for that.
I get you. I get where you going. Well, I gotta ask you this, Auntie Gina. This is Laugh Libations podcast. We definitely gotta go ahead and ask you one quick thing about your libation life. What has been one time in your life you've been so fucked up? You was like, God damn, how did I get this fucked up?
At the end of my crack addiction.
Tell me about it.
I was at well, I've had so many times that are salient in my mind, but when I fucked this guy for like $7 and a pair of tube socks, because I wanted some crack. I wanted to get a dime. Oh, and then when I fucked this greasy ass crackhead black man who I said I would never fuck if I ever got desperate, I wound up fucking him in a dumpster, turned sideways in Brooklyn. That was horrible. And oh God.
You fucked in an actual dumpster?
Yeah, but in Brooklyn, don't shame dumpsters now. In Brooklyn, it was turned over. It was on Empire and Flatbush.
Oh, okay.
There's a stroll at Empire. I'm at Flatbush Avenue. Yeah. It's a long block between Eastern Parkway and Empire Boulevard.
Yeah.
And there was a dumpster with this, and this nigga was greasy as a gas station mop. I swear to God.
This nigga greasy as a gas
And before I fucked with him, I used to see him when I was like my heyday crack days when I had crack all the time on me. Never ran out. I would see him late night. I said, I'll never fuck this nigga. But I must have manifested it because I was out of everything. No money, no crack. I had a little glass stem. I needed a lighter and everything. I had a couple of pushes on it. But if you don't understand the language, don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. So I see him skip it, almost like bopping. And I can tell when a crackhead has money, it's a skip and a bop that you cannot deny. They opening doors for niggas, helping carry bags and shit. They're so happy to get to the crack house. This nigga, I said, oh, I almost said his name. I knew his name. I forgot it. Mm-hmm. Jesse, I forgot his name. Anyway, he had sneakers that were too big for him, 3 or 4 pair of pants on. And he was, Hey, Gina. I said, oh, God, today is the day. Mm.
Wow.
He had so much crack, we were smoking it. And then it came time. See, the worst thing in the world is a black man who smokes crack with a big dick that came off, made a little money. Because they gonna want you to fuck their dick forever.
Whoa, wait a minute. Are you trying to say you got locked, y'all? On old boy? He just had you going.
No, see the black men that they want to some have, but then they always want to put it in. They want half and half. They won't say it. Because they suck my dick. And as soon as you start sucking the dick, they go, no, I'm gonna put it in. Most black men don't like that. They don't even come that way sometimes.
What?
But wow. but see when you take a hit, for a man who takes a hit, he doesn't really feel it, so his dick doesn't get hard. But dope is different. But with cocaine, you might get a sensation, but you really can't fuck like that. So he was taking hits all night. I was grateful because he would start and then he would stop and start and stop. I was getting fucked up, loaded. But then it came time to he started running out of crack. He said, "So what you gonna do? What you gonna do?" I said, "Damn, nigga." And there was a dumpster sideways, and we kind of squatted in there, you know.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Humiliating times.
That's deep, my G. That is deep. That is humiliating.
The lowest. Oh shit. Leaving my son in the hospital. After I had my son, I left him in the hospital.
Talk about him.
My son was July 31st, 1992. 1990, my son was born. I didn't get clean until 92. My son is a result of prostitution. I don't know who my son's father is. We've done one test. You know, we don't know. The other one, 23andMe or some shit, he has to do that because he's at 32 years old now. But we talked about when he was about 8, then again when he was about 16. So he knows my story. Right. So I was pregnant and I smoked crack throughout the whole pregnancy. Right. My stroll was 241st and White Plains Road up in Westchester. There's a hospital called Our Lady of Mercy Hospital in the Bronx. And it was a stroll there on the side. And I just went crazy, lost my mind. And being pregnant, I made a lot of money because pregnant pussy is a commodity. Phil, I'm serious.
And and that's a thing. That's an actual thing.
Tell me about it. I was pregnant with the pussy.
Nigga, people pay double, triple just for pregnant pussy. That's a whole different market of pussy.
No. But the problem is that when you smoke crack and pregnant, there is a scorn on your name until it's late at night. So a lot of they didn't want to sell me in the daytime because my stomach was out and I was buying crack. And I can't believe I did that. God damn. Yeah. My baby would be kicking and I would take a hit. Man. Yeah. I had no prenatal, no nothing. And when I went to the hospital, I had the baby and I went and saw him in the incubator and I couldn't function. I left the hospital. I couldn't take it. I came back 5 days later. He was gone. My grandmother had him. She was a foster care mother for the state of New York. And she got him, you know.
Wow.
Well, that's deep.
It's the lowest point.
That's deep. Shaquena, I don't know where to take it from there. You go ahead and take it from there. Take it to the top, goddammit.
Well, Well, I think the craziest time I ever had, and I told this story, I'm gonna tell it again because it's still funny to me. Cause my sister got mad at me when I fell out the car in Atlanta. Me and her both got high and drunk together. And first we taking shots of Fireball. That's what really got me.
And you in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So look, me and her both taking shots of Fireball. We mix all that together with some Crown Royal, pineapple juice and Sprite.
And
And
Fireball.
Fireball, all that we mixed all that together. And
Weren't
we
your
sitting there,
stomach hurting?
ma'am.
Wasn't your stomach hurt? My stomach hurts now. Think about it.
No, we ate before we drank all this. And so she was like, "You want to go outside and smoke some weed?" I said, "Sure." Halfway drunk already. So we in the car, laughing and joking. And I don't know what made me laugh. To this day, I still don't know. But we was joking and playing around. And I was getting ready to get out the car in my chair. And I kept leaning back and forth. She told me
Where was your chair?
it was next to the car so I can get into it. And she
Was
was
the door
holding the chair.
open?
Yes, ma'am. The car door was open and my chair was right there. So all I had to do was just step out and step in my chair. And I was good. Auntie Gina, all I remember is saying, "I got this." I thought I said, "Help me," because my whole body just went numb. I woke up on the ground, thought she was in my hotel room with me. And I'm on the ground the whole time. And she told me to get my ass up for somebody to see me.
Was that your? Was that? What was that? Was that scary for you or what?
No, I laughed. I laughed
Falling out of a parked car.
out of a parked car and I hit the ground. It was funny to me. It's still funny.
God damn it.
Well,
It's
aren't you? Well, I mean, how you wasn't the chair right there?
I mean, she somehow she was able to move the chair before I fell and hit the ground.
No, she pushed you. What you mean?
I keep saying somebody got pushed.
The
Somebody,
devil
Nigga,
pushed
if the
me.
chair was right, somebody moved the chair and knocked your ass on the.
you ain't black out that fast. Somebody
You,
moved
I
that
don't know
chair
if
back.
somebody pushed me. I don't know what it was. I just know I woke up and I was on the ground. That's all I remember. And my sister
She probably be getting into random fights and she be forgetting.
no, I don't. I'll be telling you doing that. You gonna have her thinking I'm really crazy. I'm not that crazy. I promise you I'm not.
Oh man, look, I tell mine because ain't no comparison, to motherfucking ITGs. But it was one time I took acid and I had sex with a
like
female for
paper window pane or
the little paper tab.
I used
Yeah.
to love them.
Oh my God, I took one.
A
And I,
whole one or a little piece.
the whole one. And I
Oh,
stayed up for about 15 hours and I had sex with a female for damn near 5 hours straight.
that's it. No, I hate to say it. Acid is a nice high.
Five
It's a nice
hours,
and it's not a bad come down too.
5 hours straight. Like it was pitch black when I started. It was daytime. I was
Yeah, I took a lot. Yeah,
it's a
me and my sister used to take it together.
it's a vibe.
Lot of sunshine, purple
Boy.
haze.
Oh
It was a
wow.
vibe. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. I ain't gonna say that I'll do it again, but I
No,
might do it again.
because it's too long. It's like a long
Oh,
weed high. It's a long high. It's well, once it gets in your system, you can't get it out. You can't drink it out. Nothing. You gotta ride
you
that
gotta
shit.
ride that bitch on out, bro.
That's too
Like
much
that
control over you. Yeah,
Damn.
that
yeah.
shit'll come up next week.
As a matter of fact, if you smoke weed like the next day, it can reactivate the shit.
What? Oh, see now.
You ever took angel dust?
Nah.
Oh God,
He said, nah.
Nah.
that's
I know motherfuckers. I know a couple of Sherm heads though. Know
I
a couple.
smoked term. I drank lean before.
Wow.
Those are horrible highs.
Lean is lean is fucked up because lean you sleepy and you're just out of it. And I never really understood lean.
Well, a lot of
Never
people
really
don't know
understood
what they're mixing with it now. You know, Sherm was embalming fluid. You know, all kind of shit.
Right.
Only them concoctions. This what's this stuff? What's this weed that they smoking? This and synthetic in the store.
That Delta 8.
No, it's called what's this? They smoking a lot in spice,
Salvia.
spice.
Spice. Salvia, yeah.
What the hell?
It's called G2. It's
It's
fake weed.
some
It's fake
synthetic
weed.
shit. That's to change, alter your mood.
Oh wow.
But anyway,
Yeah,
You
that's
remember
nasty.
how
that?
long
I
is it? How
suggest
long is the show?
everybody to I suggest everybody to actually get medical marijuana, smoke the best weed that you possibly can. When you come out here to the A, I got you. You
Oh
feel
yeah, I was
me?
gonna. Oh, listen. I have a friend of mine who's in Atlanta. She needs some weed. She needs some weed. She drives to Detroit, I think, somewhere, and gets some ounces and comes back. She needs some weed. She's at ATL.
Give her my information. I'll set up.
Yeah. When we get off it, I'm gonna call Stevie for you.
We appreciate that.
We
Thank you
Yeah,
so
appreciate
much.
that.
I can get
All right,
a
so
couple of people. Have you had Gerald Kelly on your show?
Not
no, not
yet.
yet.
Okay, I can get Gerald Kelly for you. That's easy. I can get Joe Isaiah, his
Yeah,
son.
his son funny as hell, boy. His son is
Man,
funny. Just got back from Africa as well. You did. Just got back from Africa.
Who's
Auntie,
Africa?
if
Who
if
just got back from Africa?
his son, Gerald's son,
From where? When did he go?
Isaiah. I believe he was Ivory Coast. I think he was on Ivory Coast.
When?
Like just a little bit, just a couple months ago.
Oh, he was just out here. I know his family went to Africa. His father and went to Africa last year.
Mm-hmm.
They had a whole tribe, a village, or some shit.
wow.
A few
Man,
people like I know. I know a hell of people I can get you. Yeah,
we appreciate
That's what we need.
I can
We
so
get. That's
appreciate.
not a problem.
that's
So before I get off of here, I got to do my promo kit. April 27th, I've got an opportunity to go ahead and give you a stage to rock out on. It's not about me. It's not about Uptown. It's about Auntie Gina and friends, and I believe that we picked a great circle of people to entertain the people that night. Can you go ahead
But
and
tell
tell
me
the
who's
people?
on, tell them who's on the show.
We got comedian Ballhead Phillips. We got Caillou Real. We got Shaquena. We got Mr. Fondren. After as soon as you go ahead and confirm that, we got my homeboy. I can't say that yet. I can't say that yet. We got special surprises. But you just got to go ahead and tune in April 27th over there at Uptown Comedy Corner. But can you tell the people how you started off Auntie Gina and Friends before we go ahead and close it on out?
But wherever I go, I need people,
right.
and so many people who are talented are not getting put on. They're
Right.
not. Some people who are great writers, dancers, rappers, comedians. Some people have venues, and they just don't put them on. So when I go to different cities, I want people to get put on. I was the kind of drug addict that if I had some good crack, I want everybody to try it. I always been for the streets. Always been for the streets. Pussy and otherwise. I just like to see people happy. I swear to God. That's the whole purpose. And my philosophy with this show. And it was a little resistance on your part because it's something that's not usually done in the comedic world. But I didn't want to be just about comedy. Because one of the things I've been venturing off into is singing at comedy clubs and telling my story. So it's no odd that the segue is a comedy club with some musicians and some rappers and poets, and it's what I mean, a plethora of expressions.
Right.
Could get a magician or anything. You never know.
Yeah.
Clay Monroe has something called Free Voices on Monday nights in Hollywood, and from magician to madam, for real, for real. Oh, I can get her Low McFly, in Atlanta. You want to
Yeah.
interview?
Yes, I'm over here. I'm over here in LA right now. Tell me Fly, say what up.
You know what that is? You know who Low McFly is?
Hell yeah.
You know what she does?
The cosplayer of the motherfucking century.
Yo, she's fine.
Yeah.
I can get a lot of people for you.
Man, set it up. I'm over here in
That,
Atlanta. We
oh,
definitely want to do a live Laugh and Libations while you out here. Me and Shaquena
Okay.
go ahead and set that up. But as far as you coming out here, the people are already waiting. Everybody's talking about it. The club is excited. I'm excited. I definitely want to go ahead and see this show. Comedian Ballhead Phillips is going to be in attendance, and every time I see him, he has been he's been funny as hell. He's been funny as hell. Like each and every time I've seen him live, he's better and better. Can you talk about the connection with Ballhead?
I don't know that nigga.
Exactly.
I just like him. Oh, I can get Melanie the commercial to do it for you also.
That's some libations. What?
That's the OG. Don't play with her. Don't
Ask her.
play with it. Don't play with it. Don't
Yo,
play with
listen,
it.
she's the one that got me passes for Barclay Center with Tiffany and them. She's the one. She said you got to come, and I stayed with Capo because his son had just died. Well, yo, that's easy.
First off, my condolences to Capo. My condolences to Capo. And secondly, thank you for being there in this time of need. Because, man, to see this shit in real time, you affect people's lives in real time. We're seeing it. This is actually happening. You feel what I'm saying? This is all of our lives.
Right.
So
It's
when
all about life.
come on, man, and when you sing that, and when you sing the going without knowing, a lot of people don't know that you really mean this shit. So tell the people, what is your end goal? What is your end goal for the community and for the village of Auntie G?
To see me getting fucked, that's my whole goal.
I figure that. I
Whole
figure that.
goal is to get
I figure
some
that.
dick, nigga. I keep trying to tell you, you don't understand.
And she's dead
I'm a happy man,
serious.
boo boo. And on that
Yeah.
journey, I want somebody to feel better when they experience me. That's all. I want them to experience some goodness or maybe some wrath. I don't know, but just experience me. You know what I mean? I want their life to be better. They used to call me Sister Black. Feel me? In college, I was revolutionary as fuck. I wore all these braids and beads in my hair. I taken out the perm and all that shit. And I was so passionate about things that I could not even hear another person's point of view because I was about being right. I was about being right because I had a point of view. And nigga, if you don't listen to me, you're going to hell.
Rap.
That that's such an approach that I would want people to know that I bring smoke. I want people to know that being around me. I want people to be uncomfortable when they walked away from me. Now I want people, once they express me when they walk away, they've either been inspired or almost like a move to positive change. Some people walk away mad as fuck, but my goal is that they have a good feeling when they walk away or hang up from me or something like that. That's the goal. If it happens all the time, probably not. But that's my modus operandi. That's my stilo. That's what I want.
Bam. Shaquana, this has been a classic. Goddamn it, take us out. This has
But
been a
this,
classic. I don't know where else to take us
but
out.
this, but this was last on libations. We had Auntie Gina to grace our podcast. We love you. We appreciate everything that you have done and continue to do for us. We're gonna make sure that you come back because this was fun. We
Oh
got
yeah,
to
we
do it
definitely
for
need a part two because we even talk
Oh,
about
I love it.
the black men with white women. We even talk about the new shit that you going back and forth to New York. We didn't talk about the Joe Budden podcast. We didn't talk about none of that shit.
none of
We'll
that stuff
save all that for part two
for part
because we
two.
already wanted the introduction. And when we do part two, it'll be even greater than this one.
There
But
you
thank you,
go.
I
Auntie.
appreciate y'all so much.
I
We
appreciate
I'm
appreciate
you.
wasting
you.
an old lady.
You
You
ain't old, man.
you're not old.
You knew.
That's all.
My vagina's new. I tell you that. I'm gonna keep her new.
There you go.
On and popping and crack.
Yeah, boy. God damn it.
Oh my god.
Ah,
But
Thank
thank
y'all,
you, Auntie.
Is that over? So
it's
Yep, we
over.
finna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you, Auntie. We appreciate you.
thank
April 27th,
April
Atlanta,
27th.
Georgia, Uptown Comedy Corner. Y'all go ahead and get y'all tickets to the Eventbrite right now.
There you go. And
Yeah.
I'll buy y'all. Buy y'all.
Peace out, y'all. Blessings. Rah, rah.